Oh, you can see the top of your head. Right?
I'm sending people the link to this. Arwen, I am networking right now, ma'am.
You've arrived at the Texas to Tennessee podcast, your home for your favorite independent artists and a couple of guys you've never heard of.
Who?
It was Texas, it was Tennessee. It was what I had coming to me.
The intro still never gets old. All right, welcome in to the Texas to Tennessee podcast.
It made us giggle.
Well, that's, I mean, you know, anytime as far as Adam Hood hops up on the screen, that's always it's always fun to us too. So thank you for Adam for being a good sport with letting me edit a video, and then to Mr. Boyer for the voiceover. So we are Steveless tonight. I'm your host all by my lonesome. So the ducks may get out of order tonight, but we'll you know, it'll be all right. But our guest tonight is Calamity Janes.
Hello.
Thanks for hopping on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Our chickens also make it out of the barnyard, but that's okay.
That's all right. We're
still on the farm, so it's fine.
That's what I was going to say. As long as we stay on the farm, we're good. So if I were to ask, or somebody were to ask, who are the Calamity Janes? Who the hell are you? Give me a brief rundown.
Well, we are sisters. We are from a little town called Waxahachie, Texas. We're south of Dallas by about 30 miles, thank goodness.
Yeah.
We like to say we're closer to Fort Worth, but we're not. But, you know, we don't want to claim Dallas. So.
Well, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other, really. Just what kind of traffic you want to get into.
Yeah. And
Well, I know the town name because of the Miranda song.
Yeah. Literally, when that came out, I was like, oh, we should cover that. And we started playing it a little bit, and I was like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's something that I'm not. I don't want to.
It didn't speak your
Yeah, it didn't. And I was like, I don't want to learn it. It's cool. It's fine.
Understand.
Yeah, we changed a Hank the Third song into a Waxahachie song instead of Mississippi Mud.
We call it Waxahachie
Mud.
There you go.
Yeah, so I was like, at least we have a Waxahachie song.
We got at least one tune that's Waxahachie. So
I got you. All right, so sisters from Waxahachie. Did I say that right? Yeah, that was close, right?
Nailed.
This is Arwen.
This is Alyssa. Mm-hmm. She plays bass.
She plays guitar.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
No, you don't. No, she don't.
All right. So I know it's kind of a generic question, but in y'all's case, I think it's worth talking about, especially music in the household. I mean, you were just talking about coming home from a alternative rock gig, and then you play also country music too. So yeah. That's I mean that's a lot of people do that, which is it's cool because you know you like a little bit of everything. But as far as back in the day, what music did you grow up around?
Oh my God! So I was obsessed with Patsy Cline. It's real weird that I play a lot like of different I play some Texas rock, but I was obsessed with Patsy Cline
for like years, literal years. She had all of the CDs
and wore those out. Man, Mom got one of those weird collections that you get online,
right?
Whatever ones or whatever,
like a 3 a.m. infomercial stuff,
those.
Right?
It had like 6 discs in it, and I probably still maybe have one in like my CDs.
I'm surprised that you even still have one.
I might have one.
She's rough on stuff. I should see her phone.
I break everything. So I have nothing nice.
Even hearts.
No, not at all.
You might.
I don't know.
You might.
Moving right along.
But our parents were huge music fans. Our mom played piano. Our dad played guitar, and they both sang. And I have a lot of good memories from being a kid. My mom, actually, the piano that she played when we were little kids was outside of the hall, like outside of our bedrooms in the hallway. And I can remember waking up and she was playing piano in the hallway in the middle of the night, just, you know, I guess probably studying for grad school. But I can remember her playing Bridge Over Troubled Water and a whole bunch of stuff. Yep. She still has street music too. I might ask her that here. But you know, we've always had music in our house. We sang in church when we were kids. We sang there was a song that we learned all
Love
sign
in
language to.
Yeah, love in any language. Like there was 5 of us kids, and she had us line up from shortest to tallest in front of the church with our matching McCalls made jumpers.
It was
Florals.
horrendous.
Super late 80s, very late 80s.
Yes.
We would do the sign language and sing love in any language.
And the church people loved it.
Oh, yeah.
We were horrified looking back at it. Like,
I'm just saying, I'm trying to talk to boys. So I'm in a gospel band as well. And I'm trying to talk to those boys. I told them about the love in any language thing, and I was like, we should learn that song.
are you going to stand there and do the sign language?
I'm going to just lighten the Pullin dynamite.
Yes. I will come to church that day just for that.
Yes.
I don't even need Jesus. I need you doing Napoleon Dynamite in the front of the church.
Exactly. Whatever works, right?
Pastor Clay would love that. He would like the Spirit got her. It would be so great.
For my spirit.
Well,
Okay.
my reason for asking that was one, because of the music that you have out and everything, but also, I mean, just the live videos that I've seen, you're very harmony driven.
Yeah.
So what was that something that was? How did that come into play? Was that something that the parents brought up, or you found it on your own, or whatever?
That came about kind of naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's well, and growing up too, I can remember our dad and our uncles saying was it oom papa ma.
The Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah. And they sang that kind of harmony, you know, but I only really heard it at like Christmas time, and then we sang as a group on my mom's side, and we had a very harmony rich Christmas like tradition that we were singing in all these different parts and stuff, and that it's always just kind of been there. But then
we were raised Methodist too, and so that has that
and so a little Baptist, but mostly
a lot of hymn singing.
Yeah,
and everybody had a part like
and then us figuring out that we could sing it like that. We have another sister, Courtney, who lives in Beaumont, and we were all singing together one day in the kitchen, and we just kind of picked apart doing a Dixie Chick
was
song.
it Wide Open Spaces?
I think it was Wide Open Spaces.
It was Wide Open Spaces.
And
we had all like gotten married, grown up, went off, had babies, came back together right after my dad died. So what, like 16 years ago?
Let's see. That died in 2009.
16. Oh my God, I said 16.
And then, but I think that was around 2012. I think that was around 2012. Because that was when I was in Midlothian.
Okay.
So were you already playing music separately, or no? You didn't really.
I was in a church choir, and she taught music.
Yeah, and I was a music teacher for like 13 years. And I had kind of at that kind of juncture, I had decided that I wanted to perform live, and I did something that's called Johnny High in Arlington. It's a big review. Leanne Rimes got her start there. Miranda Lambert sang there. A bunch of folks sang there. But before that, we had before that, she just came from the gig. She literally walked in and sat down.
It's okay.
But before that, when we were singing in the kitchen and stuff, I had decided that I was going to play a solo show by myself at a place in Deep Ellum called Buzz Brews. And I didn't know how to play an instrument. They didn't know how to play instruments. There was no we played to backing tracks, embarrassing as that is to say. We played to, basically karaoke tracks, but we all three got up on stage together, and that was kind of the night that we were like, oh, we need to do this together, because that was way funner than being alone. And that's kind of how this all started. And then we took it through just kind of a iteration of hiring a band before we learned to play instruments. It really took us probably 6 or 7 years to learn to play anything. I mean, I can play 16 instruments, but I cannot play guitar. And I picked up a guitar, and I started learning that. And she's picked up the bass, and she's a monster bass player, like incredible. I don't know how she sings harmony and plays bass at the same time.
Right.
I don't know.
How you were talking about you're on stage together, and you kind of realize that you should be together, but even solo. when you could make it through a song or a gig or something with the guitar, because I know it's rewarding to sing in front of people in general, but I know especially when you have that hurdle where you're learning guitar, when you
Yeah.
can finally stand up and even if it's a 4-chord song, when you can make it through something like that, I mean, how was that from your point of view? You know?
Oh man, that was a goal from the beginning. Really, I wanted to be able to play a full show by
Hmm.
myself on guitar, and it took a hot minute. It really did. It took a while for me to pick up the guitar to the point that I felt confident. But I started learning one song that I wrote. It was the first song I ever wrote about her, and that's kind of how I started learning. And then I started picking up. Actually, I think probably that Hank the Three song, Mississippi Mud. I think that was the next one that I picked up.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That tracks.
it's like just a couple of chords,
Hmm.
and I basically picked the easiest songs in the set list that we were doing with our band, and started,
Right. Yeah.
at least holding the guitar on stage, and then started playing, and then I was like, okay, now turn me up a little bit. Don't put me a bunch in there,
I
but
couldn't relate.
yeah,
I
I
can
was like,
relate. There's plenty
it's
of gigs I play with the volume down on the guitar. You know, I mean, plenty of songs. I mean, and then on the one I feel better about, that goes up a little bit more on the slider. You
Yeah.
know.
yeah, especially early on,
Hmm.
whenever I was like, what if I miss a chord? What if I'm jamming on the wrong chord? And everybody else is just staring at me like, what is she doing?
It's okay to stop sometimes and be like, wait, what is going on? Because sometimes it gets to that point, especially when you're really, really still learning. And it's one of those places you feel comfortable being like, hang on, we got to strike that, reverse it, like, let's start it over. And usually when you do that, sorry,
Yeah.
and usually by then, like you settled in, like sometimes it's just a settling in thing. Like I had to learning to play bass, just quit thinking. You know
Yeah,
these chords, you
yeah,
have them right there if you need them. Feel like you know the music well enough to be able to feel what you're supposed to be doing. So I learned a lot that year as well.
yeah,
Like we both learned a lot that year. I would say that
yeah.
for sure.
And I understood the mechanics behind it.
And I still don't.
I
Guitar
understood,
baffles me. I can't do chords. What is that?
but you play the heck out of her bass, and that was my dog. Sorry,
That's okay.
he doesn't. They don't like being outside after dark, and one of them got snappy.
I
I have two.
mean,
I have two pitties.
yeah,
They're little babies, and
that's
they're
okay.
huge.
And if they weren't loud, we'd have them inside, but they'd be like,
That's all you hear.
not us here.
No,
Yeah, not us here.
They're my
yeah.
babies.
Um.
But yeah, learning by ear, that's really what we did, and just doing it. Like
Yeah, just
no matter what
repetitive.
do it. Yeah.
Hundreds of shows on the stage, just with an instrument in our hand, just banging it out. Sometimes it really sucked.
And sometimes, hey, it's gotten to where most of the time,
It didn't suck.
no,
It's
most of the time now, it
way
doesn't
less,
suck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Every
this.
time I'm like, oh, we don't fucking suck. Listen, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
God,
It's all right. It's not going
It's
on
YouTube.
PBS or anything. We're good.
It's YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm that person. I'm sorry.
But we did lose the camera.
oh no!
Oh, Arwen.
How do I do that?
Ghost.
Your phone doesn't like the cussing. I'm fine with it, but it cut you off.
Let's see.
Ooh, I got
Are we back?
You got
Is it
censored.
is it back on now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
The sensor's on.
It's okay. We have musicians on this podcast. There's no telling what's going to happen. You're fine.
I know, but sometimes on TikTok they don't like that.
Yeah,
I
they
do know that.
they don't, but we're not on there, so it'll be all right.
I didn't think so bad.
But I guess what I was thinking about is you were talking about learning these songs and learning to play in front of people and everything. But most people, I don't mean this in any kind of bad way, but most people do that, and I'm saying this because I can relate. Most people do that when they're 22 or 20 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's a different, because then you can be young and naive and not realize how bad it might be or whatever. But the older you are, the more vulnerable you are when you're starting that kind of thing. So,
Well,
We sang together a whole lot before we got to the point where we were like,
so yeah,
so vocally we were I feel
Gotcha.
like we were very settled into what we were doing.
Yeah.
Even though we've evolved our set list over years, like there's stuff that we'll be like, oh, hey, remember we used to play this? How does this go? And we can usually pick it up fairly fast now. And we used to think when we were first learning, there were some songs that I was like, we'll never be able to play that. That's so hard.
And now
And now I'm
Yeah.
like, G, oh, I got you all day. Like it's not
really
scary. Yeah, it's not scary anymore to do that.
It certainly isn't like it was when we first started, because when we first started, I guess now almost 12 years ago, doing this,
It was just local,
for real.
really. And we hired a whole band.
Yeah, there was a lot of people on
There was a
stage.
lot of people. Yeah.
God.
And now I'm like 4, 5 max. That's all we need. I like 4 though.
Well, I was going to say that I would imagine having the right people around you on stage, especially the early on learning, helps a ton.
Yeah.
Because having the negative. I mean, if it sucked, you knew it did. You don't need somebody
you need
that you
somebody to
hired
tell
telling
you.
you that.
But it's good to have the people around you that will be honest and not blow smoke up your ass.
Yeah, but not be
assholey about it.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Ruin the vibe of the whole damn thing is that's different. I've been around those guys too, where their talent is not worth the
attitude.
The attitude, right?
Oh yeah.
Definitely. But having the right ones, I'm sure, makes you the building blocks even easier.
Oh yeah, sure. And we've been through a couple of iterations of this band that I really loved, you know, and been on the road with a couple of guys that I just really adored, and we've been all over the U.S. playing, and we've played in everywhere from New York to freaking Whitefish, Montana.
Whitefish, there you go. White sky. Blue water. Whatever it is.
But we played almost coast to coast, and we've had some guys that have been a true joy to get to be on the stage with, and even now one of them is our he's doing some producing for us now, and he was our lead player. Incredible guy, incredible musician.
I took about 6 months of bass lessons from him when they were like, you gotta quit breaking tambourines. You need to pick up a bass or something else.
She had a very expensive line item for tambourines for a bit. She, at the end of shows, she would throw them at the back wall of the stage. I vividly recall one show that was
a yellow tambourine.
It was in the He turned around and lobbed it at the back wall of the stage, and it just shattered all over the place. And all you saw was the little jingles just go everywhere. And I was like,
normally it's the rock guys putting the guitar through the amp or whatever, setting the drums on fire. You're demolishing tambourines.
They were like, you need to get a bigger instrument, something more expensive and heavy. You can't. We can stop you before you do it. Stop.
Right.
That chunking of the tambourine though that day was pretty fantastic.
Really quickly after that show, she was like, "Look, I bought you a bass guitar.
Look at this. Here's a acoustic bass. Have this.
Don't break it,
child."
All right, so in honor of Steve, I have a Steve question. It's called the pie question. All right.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
It's a musical pie made up of four slices. All right, you got songwriting, performance, studio, and the business, socials, all that stuff is in the last pie. Or the last slice. Which one of those slices is home for you? Songwriting, performance, studio, and business, and socials, all the rest.
Performance.
Songwriting / probably business.
I don't know. If you could take the songwriting part and put a little bit of performance and like a third of performance and a third of the business. And maybe a little maybe a slice of the social. I'm trying to work on socials. It's between all of us.
I have to have a little bit of each of them because I kind of do all of them. And Alyssa's
which one feels most natural to you?
Performance.
Yeah, performance for her for sure.
Yeah.
I think I really love songwriting. I really do.
You do, but also she has a lot of performance in you too.
Yeah. I did watch a video of me recently, and I was like, look, I think I actually was like doing stuff. Like
Yeah.
I was actually really performing.
I was
Okay.
moving.
I didn't just stand there and look scared. Cool. I love this.
I played the right chords
I
and
didn't.
moved.
Yeah, and I made facial expressions. I interacted with the crowd. I actually like had a moment that I was like, oh yes.
My face when we're performing, I had to tell this guy that came to take pictures of us. I make the most horrible faces and I'm so sorry because I look angry or mad or like something's really wrong with me whenever I'm playing all the time. I think he got one picture.
This
Like
doesn't look like
3 hours he was there taking pictures of us playing that I'm not like.
just stank face the whole time. And it's variations of stank face.
It is. And I was like, God bless.
That's one of the things I guess part of the performance that, you know, we both of us were aware of is like, you know, on stage you've got to perform. You can't just stand
That's
there.
part of my performance though. Because I'm just not standing there. Like I'm bouncing around playing my bass, but I'm also like it's part of the lore.
And then she gets mad, but she's like, look at that picture. Take that picture down.
You gotta get the one. Just it's a quick moment. Just to that's gone. It's gone.
All
He's
right.
got to stank face.
Yeah.
So which slice of that pie is the one you end up spending the most time doing?
Oh God, probably the business end of it. I wish the day I could say it was the songwriting, and I want it to be the songwriting more than anything. Well, or the performing. Songwriting and performing are pretty neck and neck in terms of what I want to be
Gotcha.
doing the most, but I do the business end of things a whole heck of a lot.
If you took that one piece of pie, it was the business.
It's a third of the pie.
No, she gets like
Oh.
2/3. I get just a little third. I started making reels and I was like, okay, I can do this. So we've been stepping up our social media game as like the last month or two.
Yeah.
We've been working with some friends of ours to like help us do that part of it because being performers and songwriters, it's as you know, like the business end is very
Time
difficult.
consuming.
Well, it's difficult. I know it's difficult for me just to sit down and do it because I'd much rather be.
I want to be on stage.
Yeah, there's very few people that we've talked to that the business side is even natural to or to them
Yeah.
or that they even remotely enjoy it. I mean, there's been a few surprisingly, but not too many. You know.
I don't super hate it. I do have to admit I do have a hard time with letting go of the reins sometimes because I've had the reins for so long. But you let me have the reins.
I send her approvals before I post anything. I'm like, what do you think? What do you think?
But you know, I'm learning. I'm learning to trust people. I'm learning to trust.
You're good.
You know,
This has been her baby because, like, she had a lot more time to invest into, like, the getting the social medias up and running and like, hey, I wrote this, like, bringing it to us. Like, she did a lot of it. So, her being able to be like, hey, I don't want to do that anymore. Take it back over. We've done that back and forth quite a bit between us. Like,
over the years.
personally, if
Sure.
like I'm going through something, I'm like, oh, and I can't handle that right now.
Mhm.
She'll take it over, and then vice versa if something's going on with her.
Yeah.
Like we literally live a block and a half from each other,
Yeah.
and
There was one point where all three sisters lived within a block of each other. Either way.
yeah, it was great.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it is good that you have the the people to trust, to lean on for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah.
And that is a unique thing that we can talk about. One of the questions I want to eventually get to is just being female and playing music, just in general. But the other is the family part. Is that? Is there ever any obstacles for you guys because you're family, or is it just about all? Well, I mean, as far as gigs and then the business part of it, or
Yes.
is it easier because you are?
I think it makes the fighting easier because no one can make Christmas awkward.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that we have learned that we have to come to a resolution. Like nobody's quitting this band
so
because mom will be so mad. My husband would be so pissed off. Like.
Right.
So it does make we have to come to a resolution happen,
Yeah.
more than just with some other band. You see, like, well, we need to figure this out, and then it just kind of gets pushed because of other things. You know, we have to agree on things, and so
Yeah, and sometimes we don't agree on things, and
we don't.
you know, it's we fight like everybody else, but it makes the fights a little bit easier because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, like I still got to call her when I'm having problems and be like, "Help me!"
yeah, yeah, for real.
So what about it as far as in the business side of it? Has that ever been a negative towards you guys as far as with venues or other musicians, or you know what I mean? People can be odd about stuff.
I think people get a little intimidated sometimes when we come in full brunt.
Especially when there's three of us girls, because we're all three talkative,
And
a little
bubbly,
loud,
and
bubbly. And I realize that sometimes we can be a bit like,
Right.
our first radio tour really showed us that we came in hot to a couple of radio stations, and those poor DJs were like,
At 7 a.m.
yeah, they just sat there like this, like,
there was one specifically in Paris. I was like, we have traumatized this man.
yeah,
He didn't say much. He just let us cackle and gaggle, and
for like an hour. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my
he
god,
just stared at us, and we were like,
it was a good time.
we had fun. And at the end, he was like, that was the best interview I've ever done. He probably said 10 words the whole
two
time.
questions, let it roll, right? Understand. The one that comes to mind for me is Brandon Howard. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Right. I
That's
think
great,
I asked
yeah.
Brandon two things the whole time and just let him roll and chime in where I could. So you know,
You're like, okay.
Yes, I know. What do you feel about
I'm pretty sure he interviewed me half the time.
Hey, that's cool, actually, because I have a couple questions. So where are you at right now?
I'm near Memphis, Tennessee.
Awesome.
Oh, yay. We went.
That's what I was figuring. I was like, Texas, Tennessee. Like,
Yep,
that makes
yep.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be weird and be like, so where are you at?
What you doing?
Yeah.
Just
Not like that, y'all.
You got anything in the crock pot? Let's have it.
no, it's all gone. Tacos are gone.
Oh,
I
so
don't
sad.
know.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Oh
It
man, it
is
is.
Taco
I didn't
Tuesday.
even. Yeah. So
You know that.
I'm guessing as far as the whenever the negative things may come about in the business, in some ways it's easier to handle because you got your people behind you, you know, the whole time. They don't have to deal with just one of you.
No, although that can be a negative too. Dealing with all of us at the same time can be a little bit overwhelming for people. But at the same time, you know, being sisters, being female, being family in this business, I don't think that I think that developing the relationships with other people is a little bit different because people are a bit standoffish to having such a gaggle of women around that we just kind of we gaggle like a bunch of geese.
I try not to. I
catch myself
though. Be cool, man. I do have to. I'm like, I'm gonna settle there.
Because I'm a happy, bubbly, go lucky person. Very.
What's funny though is our drummer will tell me, "Mom, settle down," and I'm like,
calm down.
Okay, my bad. So we try to keep each other in check as far as being like, you know, that middle-aged white woman.
If I stomp too much on the stage, it's like, stop it. And I'm like, what? I'm jamming.
And I'm like, that is an aggressive stomp, madam.
I'm sorry. You let me jam how I will.
Exactly. Next time, just throw the tambourine. You'll really show her.
Hey, the tambourines were banned from our stage.
I got you. That's all
Our
right.
drummer was like, he had a very bad experience with a young lady with a tambourine on stage. And so our drummer is like, no
I could
tambourine.
see that. I could see where when it's not right, it's really bad.
It's so wrong.
Yeah, for real.
And you know what's crazy too is like we've had a couple of crazy things like that. We've had the tambourine thing happen. We had a guy bring a harmonica, just one, and play it with all of our songs. It didn't matter what key it was in. He jammed his harmonica loud on the side of the stage.
The side of the stage. We didn't let him get up there. He didn't have a microphone attached to
Thank
it. Nothing.
God.
He was just sitting right over yonder.
But I mean, just jamming as loud as he could. And I was like, oh my God. that is not even the right key. I cannot. But bless him, you know what? He had a great time.
And that's what we're there to do, honestly, is to help people have a good time
You
with
had to
that.
change the key to all your songs to
Like, what key are you in?
What
Oh,
key is that thing?
exactly.
Because
So you have a
Lord
C.
God.
Let's roll there.
God.
All right. So one of the cool things about with us being able to be live and stuff on YouTube when we record these, we do have there's people just talking about random shit in the chat, but we actually have somebody with some questions too. He wanted to know what's your favorite song to play live together.
Oh, there's actually a lot of.
I know mine.
What's yours?
Shane Killbutchers.
Really? That's your favorite one?
Either that or Tangled Hearts. It's because they have really good bass lines in them.
I feel that.
And I like that.
So,
Or Tulsa Time. I like Tulsa Time. I don't hate Tulsa Time.
but I just posted a video of this, so maybe that's why it's on my mind. I really like playing Goodbye Earl.
Yeah.
I saw that.
A lot. Yeah, that was such a cool experience that night. We were at Madame Pearl's, was a last minute show, and that audience was.
They were there for it.
They were in
there
it
to
to win
hang
it
out.
with us,
I love
and
it.
I've actually on that video. There's several times that you can hear the audience really loudly singing with us, and I'm like, yes, it's good. So I think right now, Goodbye Earl, but I also really love Angel from Montgomery as well.
Really?
Yeah, I love that song so much. It's John Prine, man.
So
Well,
I was
I
going
know
to say,
John.
which one comes to mind first when you say that?
Well-
Is it Bonnie
well-
Raitt or John?
Well, so I like to give the songwriters credit when I
Understand.
can.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know, but Bonnie Raitt is a bad, bad lady.
No doubt
no.
about it. No
We
doubt
actually
about it.
recorded with her sound man not long ago. We at his studio very near where we live. So her
Oh, Palmyra. Yeah.
he owns a place called Palmyra Studios. His name's Pappy. And he was her
Sound man on the road for like 30 years.
guy has pictures with all these incredible people in his studio. His studio is an old converted barn and it is gorgeous.
It's
And
really
it's got that I think it's got the original Abbey Road console in it.
like
And it is stupid.
yeah.
Like it's dumb.
When I walked in there, I was like, "How are we here right now?"
What is all of
Like
this?
just
Is incredible. And so I think of Bonnie Raitt. I want to channel Bonnie Raitt and all of her stuff, but John Prine wrote that. That's
Not a
who
bad
that
thing.
belongs to. Yeah.
So- who's that name? He threw his triangle once.
Yeah. I always kind of feel odd playing Angel from Montgomery sometimes, just because it says, right off the bat, I am an old woman. And then I'm like,
Aw.
if Prine can do it,
Right.
yeah, then screw that. I mean, who cares, right? So
Listen,
let it
Prine-
roll.
Prime made that song for everyone. He didn't just make it for old women, but man, Bonnie owned that
She did.
on every level.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, she's incredible.
And in a way, I think she's underrated too. She doesn't come up
Oh,
in a lot of
man.
conversations of people that should, or a lot of people don't know her when
Right.
they should.
And then her guitar playing skills are stupid, and it's like if you don't know about her, go look her stuff up. Her live stuff is
Hashtag Bonnie Raitt.
yeah. I mean, first of all, I love you, Bonnie Raitt. Like, just put that out there. Like I love you.
Internet, do your thing.
make Bonnie Raitt know my name.
Exactly. Our tens and tens of views would.
Hey,
Yes.
All right,
Sometimes our ones abuse. That's just like it was.
man. I know that's a whole other different thing there. All right, well we'll get to your song in just a second. Let's see. I think let's talk about the Christmas songs that's out there. I know you already have one out called Christmas on the Range, right?
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you've
so
got
Wilson.
more stuff on the way with that, right?
Yeah, so Christmas on the Range, we recorded a couple of years ago, and it's a Bob Wills tune. Really neat. Sounds like 1940s radio. It's so jammy. It's so Western swing, and I adore that song so much. We recorded that at Fort Worth Sound with Bart Rose.
Nathan Lockhart, and he plays with
For Mike Ryan now.
For Mike Ryan now. He was our lead player at the time, and he's on that. And that whole little
But this dude is so good lick on there that I was like, oh my God.
It's weird that I think about that guitar lick still.
Yeah, I can sing that guitar lick almost note for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
That's okay.
Sorry. It's a great
and we recorded God Rest You Merry Gentlemen with Joey Green.
Like back in 2014 maybe or so.
Yeah. Okay. And that was with Bart Rose as well.
Yeah. And then now we're getting ready next week to go into the studio with a couple of girlfriends of ours, Kendi Jean out of Fort Worth, Texas, and America Allen, who, where is she from? Where's America from?
I think she's from South Texas.
She's from Texas. Somewhere incredible. She's incredible talent also.
We were trying to sing this song together for the first time. We practiced it a couple times. And it's Kendi Jean, me right beside her, Arwen, America, right?
America.
America. A long day. There was real pork beer involved. I can't help it. America. Anyways, I look over and I'm trying to be serious and like really sing this song because it's got great harmony in it.
And the harmony is so
good. And I look over and these two girls are just,
we're just cackling.
The whole time I was like, I can't sit y'all beside each other.
No,
I'm about to
we cannot be trusted together. America and I cannot be trusted together.
We were so funny.
We were wildly inappropriate at the end.
And all I heard was just giggling. I'm trying to be serious.
That's what it sounded like. And we were just cracking up. But we did go back at the end because we sang it live during this Christmas show that we did.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we need to record that.
So we went back at the end of the show and we just recorded it. And actually the live version is on Facebook.
Yep.
And
what's the name of it?
Oh, Holy Night. Girl, I listened to it like 6 times because I had to send it to some people.
She is already into her Christmas. If you can't tell,
Listen,
it is not even her and my mother both. I
skipped Thanksgiving, went straight to Christmas. I took my Halloween down and was like, Christmas, let's go.
I love it. But anyways,
my daughter did the same. So
yeah, my whole house is almost done. I just got to put my Christmas tree up, and I'll probably do that on Friday.
Oh,
I don't care. I don't care. And I will not take it down until after December 6th. So, I mean, no, sorry, January 6th.
Nice.
I was like, December 6th, that's very early.
She's moving on to Easter quick, too. All right. All right. Let's talk about Friday night. That's your latest single that's out.
Yeah, so Friday night was actually the second song I ever wrote. I thought that I needed to put every chord that I knew in it, and I did.
But it's a good little...
It's very like That Thing You Do from that movie, That Thing You Do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's very much in that same vein, and we swore we were never going to record it, and I wanted to record something that was just fun and good for summer and poppy and just
snappy, something on the L side of the
because I tend to write a lot of songs that are like burn it down, I hate love, let's drink some beer. Like even though I don't hate love, I do love to drink beer. But I tend to write about like drinking and leaving and burn it down. I do.
There's a few songs. She has Beat My Baby, Enough to Get By, Dirty Feet, that one's precious. That one's precious. That one's a very...
I wrote that with my friend Joe Walker.
Sitting on the front, it reminds me a lot of sitting on a front porch swing when we were little, swinging on on Johnson Street.
Yep.
Like, I feel like that would be the soundtrack for that moment in my life. Like, that would be that song. And
it's just a sweet little...
You have your
tunes.
Moments.
I know.
But Friday night, it's fun. It's peppy.
Yeah, it is, and it's a good kind of dance tune, and people have been really receptive to it. And we were not going to record it. I was dead set against it.
We played it like for 10 years probably, and we're like, we're not recording it. That is a bar only song.
You can only hear it live. And then we put it out to radio, and it's been really doing. It went to number, I think, 4 on the Texas Internet Radio charts, and then it also went to number 4 on the Texas Internet Americana charts.
I didn't know that. See, business pie right there.
And then it's
That's
sitting,
right.
I think, at 45 on the Texas country music charts, and then on the T3R, it's like in the 70s.
Okay, but we just got on T3R too, correct?
Yeah. So just a couple of weeks ago. So it's been good for us. It's been a really fun release.
I feel like it's a good thing to show everybody that we're not just all like, oh my God, burn them down.
I could definitely see where it would be a good live song. So,
Yeah.
let's if you don't mind hitting your microphone button, and we'll mute you for a minute, and then we'll let everybody else hear your song.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, I worked my 40 and then some, and I'm dead on my feet. But it's quitting time on a Friday night. I sure as hell don't want to salute. So I grabbed my keys in the shower, made some calls, I can't wait. 'Cause I know my rocking good time is only 7 miles away. I'm going honky-tonkin', or dancing, food stomping, no romancing, just a little flirting. What's it gonna hurt? Give me an ice cold beer and my girls on an old dance floor. Well, it's been 3 weeks since you walked out, 'cause I wasn't where you were, and I don't wanna meet your mama. Well, I'm sorry, honey, that ain't me. I told you on the day I met you, didn't want no serious things. Can't be caged up like a bird. You know I gotta be free to go honky-tonkin', or dancing, food stomping, no romancing, just a little flirting. What's it gonna hurt? Give me a jack on the rocks and my girls on an old dance floor. Another shot of Patron. All my girls went home, dancing with a stranger about to get it on. And I went honky-tonkin', bar dancing, food stomping, romancing, running out the back door, jumping to an old Ford, flying down a dirt road, listening to George Jones.
Yeah. So, for anyone that doesn't see this recorded live, they definitely put out a PSA that no tambourines were harmed in the recording. In the recording.
I just wanted to make that very clear. I was like, oh, I saw that comment, and I was like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and let everybody know.
Tambourine lives
Tambourines
matter.
were
Got it.
safe. Thank you. I'm gonna make you that shirt. Tambourine lives matter.
So,
Ah,
when you have to listen to, I like to ask this question because we generally make an artist set, and they have to listen to something that they, it's a snapshot in time.
Yeah.
Sometimes, what are you thinking when you have to listen to that? Are you thinking about like the people that played on it? Are you thinking about being in the studio, or are you nitpicking yourself to pieces, or what's going through your mind?
I'm not nitpicking myself to pieces. I think especially for this one, and I was thinking about the claps.
I was literally thinking about the claps too.
So we did this clap thing where we stood around this microphone and we faced like different directions, and we did it like different, like
We clapped very professionally that day for many tracks to get that sound of layered, like, yeah.
and like that was so fun because it was such a novel thing to do. I'd never considered standing in a room and facing away from the microphone and clapping, and then turning at this angle and doing this, and that was all Randy. Randy Gray did the production on that. We recorded that part of that live at Palmyra in that we were just talking about with Bonnie Raitt Sound Man, and a guy named Sam Taylor who did the Sharp Dressed Man video for ZZ Top.
Okay.
And so and he's won a Grammy and stuff. He's a fantastic human being, just on principle. Just he's a fantastic human.
Are you talking about Sam Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me after this. Talk about the KBEC Christmas show.
Okay.
Whole different ballgame. It just reminds me. I'm
Business stuff.
sorry. I'm trying so hard.
But she's commandeering the chat right now, so I'm just letting her have that.
That's okay. Well,
yeah.
I mean, you split. You got to split the things up, right? That's what you want.
There's two of us.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I don't know how a single artist does this without some sort of support from like outside people around them, because it's become a lot. You can't just, hey, I made an album. We're gonna like Loretta Lynn style and just go to all these little bitty stations and like, I want to play you my single, and they do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something. It's so much more involved.
Yeah, and I think social media has a big part to do with that.
Yeah.
Is that there's so many more facets now and ways to get your music out, that it is not just courting your radio stations, although you must, like, as a business person, they're important. You have to court your radio stations. You have your friends too, and some of the greatest supporters that we have are our radio friends.
Yeah. Right now, the guy that's promoting Friday night, he used to work down here at 106.9 The Ranch. It was Jim Nash from Nash and Carrie Dean in the mornings.
Multiple award-winning radio Hall of Famer, like,
Right.
Yeah. And so he's gotten to where he's doing a lot of like radio promotions, and so he's working with us on this, and he's always been like, "You girls have something," like, just supported us. And as women, that's hard to find those people that really do appreciate what we do.
Yeah.
Like,
and that love you no matter what. You know, I feel like he is one of those. Carrie Dean too.
Carrie Dean, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ranch Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I miss the Ranch Roadhouse. I was talking to somebody about that 2 weeks ago.
Something I meant to mention earlier, because I say it all the time on socials, right? Just to not be so serious. On your website, I was in our crack research team was checking out all your socials and everything, and on your website where you can email y'all or contact you, it says holler, holler at us. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's exactly what I would put. You know what I mean? Just because it's too formal to say, contact or email or whatever.
Contact us here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. The more beer I drink, the more crappy beer I drink, the more boomhauer I get. And so, like, sometimes if they have Lone Star and it's going down too easy that night, like, I will be like,
That's exactly what you sound.
and she'll be like,
Don't
like,
like, do not talk on the microphone. She's like,
like,
she gets to that level, and I get tickled at her because she's like, "Hey, y'all, what y'all doing?" She sounds like a country banjo. And,
Sound like cornbread.
yep.
yeah,
Understand.
You sound like green gravy.
like Bobby Hill. I kind of do that. That's my guy. It's like sometimes I can sound too much like him, and it's not.
That's all right. There's a few songs that some of our guys sing, and they get really close to Cartman from South Park. And like if you ever make the noise, like it just messes them up completely because now that's what they're thinking about, instead of actually singing it. So yeah, I have to keep those thoughts quiet during the show.
Don't like the
No,
intrusive thought, man.
those are inside thoughts.
Definitely. I say it after the fact. I wait until they're done, and then I start singing it like Cartman because they know where I'm going.
They know exactly what you're hearing.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You don't
They
realize
already know
country-
what I'm thinking. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you don't realize how country you sound until you hear yourself back in a recording, and then you're like, "Oh dear Lord!"
For a long time, our band was called the Country Hell Bears
Because
because this girl in "Be My Baby," she's a country
and
hell bears,
and I mean,
and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And they all, I don't know when
we were on the road. We were driving somewhere, and they were cackling at me. They could not. It was our mandolin player and our drummer, and they were hee-hawing in the back seat at how country I sounded. They were like, country. And every time we got to the song in their set list, they would be like, bears. And they'd like yell it at me on the stage, like, shut up.
So I'm just naming them the Country Hell Bears.
And so that stuck for a long time. And we were just talking about how we're gonna, if we're gonna rename our band from the Country Hell Bears to something else,
yeah.
because we don't play with the same guys anymore.
Right.
So that name's kind of, played its time. But
when I was in my early 20s in high school and everything, I went to like a broadcasting. I mean, I went to school for broadcast journalism. And and that's one of the things they were like trying to beat out of me was the country accent. And now like and it worked to a point because I don't have it as much except for certain words, certain times. But either way, it's like it's not it's I. And I'm like, I'm trying to work at a country radio station. Does it matter what my I sounds like?
Yo, I had to learn very quickly in singing country music because I was going to be an opera singer. I was going to be an opera singer for a very long time. And I had like 10 years of vocal training with this lady named Harriet Nugent. And so having to learn that like that it's okay to hold that R out instead of the ah sound, like for country songs, like that's okay.
yeah,
Like she's rolling over in her grave hearing me say that right now, and I'm sorry, Miss Nugent.
Exactly.
But like it can lend itself to something to make it sound like you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
instead of like classically trained.
Instead of like,
It also didn't help that my teacher was a DJ on Easy Listening, like he was on the river.
Sorry.
Yeah, like walking in Memphis and things of that nature, So it
You had to
didn't.
practice your non-regional diction.
I don't think he was from around here. I think that was the problem. All right, let's get into some rapid fire questions, and we'll try to keep it to your hour time, so y'all can get on about your evening.
I don't know what time it is.
I know this is what's nice about this new fancy program. It's got 53 minutes in front of me, so that's.
Oh,
I know.
it's up there, just up to-
Other than that, I would not be on time.
I don't have my readers on. I can't see that.
All right, so if you had a music podcast, I have to say music because last time I asked this question, they said Theo Vaughn. So if you had a music podcast, who would you have on as a guest?
Oh,
Steve Martin.
Okay.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Culture Wall.
Or Weird Al. I would have Weird Al. Yeah, that would be the one. It'd be Weird Al.
So how did you come up with your name? No, that would be what your first question to Al.
Yeah, Weird Al. Yeah.
Because normal Al just doesn't have the same ring.
Yeah, ordinary Al.
Just a regular Al.
No.
No.
It would be like Between the Ferns. I would be Zach
Would that
Galifianakis.
do it in between the two ferns?
Yes, in Between the Two Ferns, it would be awkward for him. It'd be great for me.
I would love it so much.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So what would your answer be?
Mine, Coulter Wall would
Oh, okay.
probably be. He'd probably be at the top.
I
Yeah.
would love to have
Willie
him
Nelson.
on
No, that's
too.
a lie. Willie
Yeah.
Nelson.
I was like,
100%. I don't even know why I said Coulter.
I know. I was like,
Scratch that.
really?
That was the look. Willie Nelson. He would be my
Yeah.
number one dream guest.
I mean, that would be a
She-
really good guest. So.
That would be
Yeah.
a Willie White guest.
All right. Your
Really fantastic.
Spotify Wrapped. If we were to check on your Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream your music, and saw your top couple artists, who would it be that you've been listening to this year?
Oh gosh.
Music?
There's a chick out of Tennessee called Hannah Juanita. I've been listening to a ton of her. She's great. I've been listening to a ton of Cat Hasty.
Okay.
She's fantastic.
Mhm.
And I've been. I keep Willie Nelson in my rotation. Him and Walt Wilkins are my two favorite songwriters forever. Like,
You still my heart.
I love them both. So, but those would probably be my top. What about you?
Alice in Chains.
I mean,
Who else?
can't go wrong there.
Probably Sublime.
Okay, down with it.
I'm trying to think, like, that's all I listen to is like Alice in Chains and Sublime. It's really, I'm in
If
this
I
rabbit
listen to rock music, it's generally the stuff I listen to in high
Yeah.
school. Like that's
hole.
Yeah,
or
totally.
right after.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
listened to that live too.
I want her to, there's this thing I'm trying to work up that I want us to do Alice by Janes. So we do like a whole like 30-minute set of my favorite.
You're the Jane in the
MTV.
box.
Yeah. And like shit like that. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, make a note of that. I need
Done.
I need some credit. All right.
Yes. Great.
Bucket list venue in Texas. Bucket list venue
Greenhall.
outside of Texas. Greenhall.
Greenhall?
Yep, Greenhall. And
Either Red Rocks or Ryman.
I was gonna say Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So
Is that
either
ramen?
yeah,
I don't know.
or Red Rocks.
Red Rock.
All right. Let's this one. Let's speak it into existence. What would be a bucket list opener gig for y'all?
Oh.
Miranda.
Yeah?
Miranda.
Okay. Turnpike.
Oh,
Really?
hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Willie.
I mean, if I was being realistic, Caitlin Butts, I'd love to open for her.
We would have so much fun with her.
Yeah.
She's so great.
Yeah. She was
I-
doing so good for herself, and I'm like super
So
proud
proud.
that we knew her right when she first started in the Texas country music scene. We met her up in Steamboat, and we talked to her quite a bit that year.
Yeah. And
And
then
then she's just fucking,
Alyssa.
she's freaking blown up.
She's doing great.
I'm like, you can tell
so
that I
well.
am not censored at home at all because I can't be taken in public.
You cannot trust me on
No.
speakerphone.
Ooh,
Well, I'm with you on that. Don't put me on speaker.
no.
Or at least let me know. All
yeah,
right. Yeah. Historical figure. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, living or otherwise, musical or otherwise, who would it be, and what would you be eating?
Always steak. Steak is always my jam.
That's safe.
I love steak. Steak is my favorite food group.
Understand?
But who would I eat with?
could be living or dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to eat like fettuccine alfredo with Stevie Nicks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
I'd probably eat steak with Dolly Parton.
Wonder if she'd like get the noodles or the sauce like on her dress and stuff.
It's on my friend. It's on my friend.
It's in my feather on my hat.
She might get pissed if you tell her the tambourine story, though.
I feel like maybe. Although maybe some Caesar salad. I was
No,
thinking like the fettuccine that you get at like Olive Garden that comes with like the minestrone soup and some
Oh, you take her to
salad.
DLG?
I would take her to Olive Garden.
Stevie Nicks
A
and
real
Holly.
nice
I mean,
date.
you know, that's
A
all
nice
right.
day.
That's a real nice day.
They give you all the Parmesan you want, Stevie.
Don't
stop until I
with me.
say.
Exactly.
They will not stop until that little block is gone with me.
Girl,
I love Parmesan so much.
that's a lot.
All right. Well, thank y'all for hopping on the podcast.
Hey, this was so much fun.
If y'all don't follow them on their socials, make sure you do. On Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all that
Yeah.
stuff. If you see their posts come across, or any independent folks, if you see their posts come across, interact with them, because it sucks to make content and get zero reaction. Like it stinks.
Real.
So I mean, even if a lot of people might see it, but they don't interact, so nobody knows.
Yeah.
So and share with your music loving. If you're listening to this podcast, that means you like music, and you probably know some other folks that do, also. So,
Yes.
but you
We deeply appreciate you.
Hey,
do that.
one more thing. So you're planning on having music coming out in 2026. You said.
Yes, we're putting together the last little bit of our album. We've got I think 6 that are fully ready to go, and then we've got about 4 or 5 more that are in various stages of recording that we're finishing up. And so,
5 that were on the EP, aren't we adding those onto this as well?
yeah, we've got a couple of lives. We're gonna do a bit of a B-side reel of some live stuff that we did that is off of our very first EP that we're gonna kind of put as a like bonus track sort of thing that we're gonna put out. Kind of more how we do it now and less how it is studio.
Yeah,
And
because
so,
this music has evolved quite a bit from using studio musicians and then, hey, I know how to play this.
and
then
now
what
it's us.
Yeah, it's a lot more us than it was.
Yeah.
And I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
What
We
are
definitely
you?
try to
What are some of the things that you're waiting on to get that stuff out of there? I mean,
Just really time to be able to get into the studio.
I got you.
Yeah, and that's really it for me. I'm working a ton. I'm a nurse in an ER, and I'm also a clinical officer of a hospice company. So like I don't ever sleep when when we
I
get
drive
out
a
here.
lot. I drive a lot.
Yeah. So it's once we get some time, but we've got things almost done on everything, and we've got a new song that we just wrote actually with a friend of ours named Carlene that we're gonna record and put on there. It's really good. It's a really good tune. It's so good.
The issue is we keep on finding really
Finding
cool
new
songs.
songs.
Like, oh yeah, and it's like let's put that on there too. It's gonna be like 18. It'll be like 22 songs.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
It's our anthology.
yeah, but it shows our progress for sure from our first album to this one. You can definitely hear the progress that has been made not only as songwriters but also as musicians and singers both.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell I can tell that you're happy with it. You're proud of it as far as the
sure.
the songs and the growth from then to now, and it seems like you're really proud to be putting that out, which is doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes you're not proud of what comes out of the studio. So it's great that you can tell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate that very much, and we hope that our love of what we get to do and what our friends have given us
Do that. Yeah.
because really and truly we couldn't do this without people that love us and support us, and they've given us the chance to get to do this life and get to be songwriters and performers, and we owe them everything. So.
For sure.
Well, we do have one final question. I didn't forget about it, Jude, in the chat. I was just trying to wait. I got out of order because I wanted to talk about the album. I want to make sure I didn't forget about it. So,
this is the question that Jude asked. He was like, "You missed a question," and I was like, "Oh, what question?"
Yep. She's keeping me on in line. All right. So this started as a joke on episode 1, and now it is a requirement that we ask this. What is your favorite Little Debbie snack? I know that's a hard-hitting, tough question, but that's what we do here.
Are the Nutty Buddy bars, are those little Debbie snacks?
Mhm.
Done. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. No questions. No questions asked.
Okay, I like the coffee cakes.
Okay.
Not the long kind of chalky ones, but they have these little square ones now.
Okay.
They have like strudely looking
Yeah,
things.
they've been
on
getting
top.
fancy lately with a whole lot of different
Yeah.
products. It really
Yeah, that
messes.
one's like $4.98 a box. Usually it's like $2.98.
I also like the Christmas trees.
Oh, I bought a box of Christmas trees at the house right now.
I will stab somebody for Christmas trees.
I was like, Kyle ate the ball and just gave me one last night. I got really upset with him. And I was like, is that all of them? I just bought it. And he was like, no, we just had one each. I was like, okay. I get 5 of that in a box. Like,
That's my box. Cool.
Well, all right.
Nice.
Well, it was good to meet y'all.
It was lovely to be here.
Thank you for having us.
Like I said, if y'all don't follow them on their socials, please make sure you do. Go follow them wherever you stream your music. Too. I almost forgot about that part. Where Apple, Spotify, wherever it is, hit that follow button so when the new music comes out, you will be notified. All independent artists have to have a resume to get the gigs. You know that they got to have all those numbers. Unfortunately, that's part of the game that nobody really likes to play, but it's part of the deal.
Necessary now.
It is necessary. So, but it doesn't cost anything. So wherever you're listening to your music, make sure you hit that follow button, and again, share it with some of your friends. That's how that stuff works, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we deeply appreciate it. So thank you.
No problem.